Okay, here we have problem number 17 on the second algebra section. The question asks, which function below represents exponential decay? Here's the thing you need to know. Exponential is going to look like something like this. A base to the power of x plus c, might have an a right there, a multiplier. Okay, the base of the exponent is the important thing. Okay, and here's the rule. If it is greater than 1, then it's growth. It's not something decaying, it's growth. If it's less than 1, okay, then it's decay. And I'm going to give you a minute to think about what is it if it's equal to 1. Just think about that for a minute. If the base of the exponent is equal to 1, that means there's no change because all you're doing is multiplying by 1 over and over and over again as the x right there increases. And so there's really no reason to do an exponential problem with a base of exactly 1. So looking at this, greater than 1, growth, less than 1, decay. All right, so try this again. There we go. So looking at this, all you need to worry about is the base of the exponent. And probably the hardest thing might even be just identifying the base. When there are parentheses, it's easy. Here, it's the entire fraction. Here, it's all of that math right there. So you're going to have to do all of it. And this is kind of a typical way that it will be asked, okay? 2 is greater than 1, so that's growth. Not what they're looking for. 1.0001 is greater than 1, even though just by a tiny bit, but it's still growth. It would be very slow growth. 7/3, 3 into 7 is what? 2.3 repeating, which is greater than 1, so that one's growth. Process of elimination tells you that it has to be D, but let me show you why. If you have 1.0, which 1 is 1.0, minus 0.5, and you do the math, 10 minus 5 is 5. So that's 0.5. 0.5 is less than 1, which means there's your decay. Okay? If there's math inside the parentheses and the exponents on the outside of the parentheses, then you have to do the math first before you make the evaluation as to whether or not it is growth or decay. So moving on to the next problem, which is your redemption problem, number 17. Take a look at this one. Which function below represents exponential growth? And so it's very, very similar. 0.2 to the power of x minus 1, 1.0001 to the x, 2/3 to the x minus 1, or 1 minus 0.5 to the x minus 1. Hopefully, based on how very similarly these two problems resemble one another, you can get this right. Good luck.